The chronological tapestry begins on the Catalonian plains in 451, where Roman general Aetius collided with Attila the Hun in the inconclusive but strategically vital Battle of Châlons. More than 7 centuries later in 1180, the First Battle of Uji shattered the peace of feudal Japan, igniting the brutal Genpei War between the Minamoto and Taira clans. The date took a dark turn in 1631 when Barbary pirates raided the remote Irish coast, executing the terrifying sack of Baltimore and carrying off over 100 villagers into North African slavery. Decades later in 1652, the Ottoman Empire sought financial stabilization far to the east as Tahonku Ahmed Pasha was officially appointed Grand Vizier, a role he used to draft the empire's first modern balanced budget. Meanwhile, England faced internal turmoil on this exact day in 1685 when James Scott, the Duke of Monmouth, declared himself the rightful king at Bridgewater in a desperate, failed rebellion to depose his uncle. Colonial tension similarly reached a tragic boiling point on this evening in 1756, when captured British troops were packed into the suffocating, tiny guardroom known as the infamous Black Hole of Calcutta. Just 35 years later in 1791, a desperate French royal family executed their ill-fated flight to Varennes, with King Louis XVI slipping out of Paris in a valet's disguise before his capture 24 hours later. Across the Atlantic in 1863, the geopolitical landscape shifted permanently when West Virginia was officially admitted into the Union as the 35th U.S. state, formalizing its bitter Civil War split from Confederate Virginia. In the year 1900, the assassination of German diplomat Clemens von Ketteler in Beijing prompted the Imperial Chinese Army to launch a 55-day siege on the Foreign Legation Quarter, trapping hundreds of diplomats and civilians. Decades later in 1973, South American politics bled into open violence at Buenos Aires airport, where snipers unleashed the horrific Ezeiza massacre upon millions of left-wing Peronists waiting for Juan Perón's return from exile. Finally, this historic calendar date closed a major chapter of the Cold War era in 1991, when the German Bundestag concluded a passionate debate and voted to move the reunited nation's capital from Bonn back to Berlin.